Boys and girls, chicos y chicas, today I am at Heathrow Airport about to leave for Dallas to then go to Guatemala. Next week is the all-important wedding that I cannot wait for. It's been an absolutely crazy time going through the visa, going through continuing work. One thing about this trip that's really special is that I am joined by my parents and my good friend Joe Robbins. But what I really love about this is the fact that Joe is a uni student. Uni students are famous for not having much money because the tuition fees are so expensive and the loan doesn't really match up, and so people are without. But Joe's really made a conscious effort to say, you know what, I want to be there, I will do everything I can to be there. Another one of my friends couldn't make this trip, really wanted to go, but couldn't make the trip. But what they did ask is if they could help pay for somebody that wanted to come, but were going to struggle to come financially. So I thought, who better than Joe? Because he's made the effort to come, and I know with uni that's not always an easy decision to make, to be there for someone's wedding, and I really appreciate that. So what I want to do, he doesn't know, he's round the corner, he's looking through one of the shops, he doesn't know that this money is going to be given to him, and I'm not going to share who it was, I'm not going to share how much it is, I'm just going to shock him now by telling him that he's received that amount of money towards his trip, and we're going to go and see his response. Let's go. So now I'm here with Joe. Basically, as somebody I know really wanted to come, okay? They did do a lot to try and change things so they could make it, but in the end they couldn't come. What they did say to me though is they wanted to remain anonymous is the first thing. But what they did say to me is they wanted to help somebody with their trip, okay? So what they've done is they've given me a certain amount of money to give to that person to say, I would like to help this person out, but they ask that they remain anonymous. What I want to do is I want to give this amount of money to you because you have made the effort and have really stepped up and said, you know what, I want to be there, I want to be at the event, so, and made the commitment despite being at uni. I've got the amount that says message for Joe there. I want to open it up and just see how much it is. Alright, I just want to say a massive thank you and use that to help you with your trip.
I don't know who it is, but I'm sure you'll be watching this. Thank you very much. Obviously it means a massive deal. Hopefully we'll have a great time.
We just will.
Decent flight.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I reckon because of the wonderful service people.
Oh, you love it.
It's got to be a solid 9.
9 out of 10? Oh. What do you like most about the flight?
The staff.
So we are all in and settled. Today is the day after the trip. It was a very long trip, wasn't it, Joe?
It was.
It just was. I didn't film any of the interaction between my parents and her parents on purpose. Like, I wanted to leave a little bit for respect and things like that, not put people in a position where they have to pretend to be someone they're not. But I will take the camera with us today. Now we're about to go to lunch at Nani's house. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the two families will talk and communicate, because Nani's mum speaks a little bit of English, my parents speak nothing of Spanish, Joe doesn't speak anything, but like, Joe speaks loads of German. Don't you, Joe? Speak German?
Nicht.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how the families bond. So if anyone else is doing this international relationship thing and the families haven't met, this is going to be an interesting one for you to watch. Suchez is downstairs. He has very kindly let us, Joe and I, stay at his house, and our good friend Juanfer is hosting our parents for the week, so that's very good of them. And then we're going to be renting a car tonight, so that's exciting. So we have come to Lake Atitlan. I think it was really important that I spent a little bit of time with my parents before the big day. So we've come to Panajachel, which is just on the like the closest town to Guatemala on Lake Atitlan. So we decided to do 2 nights here in an Airbnb, which is my first official time in an Airbnb. Let me just give you a tour of this place. Very, very not bad. Decided to get a private boat because then we could have more freedom in the places that we stopped at, which made sense. Now getting a tour, like materials and things. Interesting place. We're in San Juan. This is the second stop of the Atitlan tour. It's good. Let me show you around.
Back.
This girl must be 10 years old, less, selling him clothes, which is crazy.
En la mañana a las 7 se van a ir en la escuela. En la tarde viene a ofrecer un poco. Solo así.
Wow. This girl is 8 years old.
Okay.
You love it, you know. Go on, up. Come on, fans. Deal. Look, a fish.
We're going to head back to Guatemala City, stopping at a few places on the way. Don't know where. Stu's asked me to make this video, but I don't really know where we're going. Shout out to Linda, the cleaner, who's been cleaning the room.
She's so good.
She is good.